Hello, welcome. Excuse me. Welcome to our DIY workshop on toxin-free cleaning. We have a set of 9 items that we can show you how to make completely toxin-free. I am going to grab this. In the event that we created on Facebook, and I will be posting this later on the Hive's blog with all of the recipes and the items. But we have free label download here. Otherwise, you can buy these really nice waterproof labels from Clean Mama, and I do have a referral code in the group for 15% off. These ones are a free download for you when you use Avery labels, and I'll put the template and everything in the information in the blog post. But when you use Avery labels, make sure you buy a like a waterproof glossy one. These are not, so I'm going to have to cover them with like packing tape on my bottles. No big deal though. I'm all good with that. So just some housekeeping items. So today we are using doTERRA essential oils and then some common household items to make a totally toxin-free cleaning closet for you and your family. Stephanie is here with me. She's just off to the side.
Hello.
She'll probably be holding a baby every now and then because my baby's sitting here with us, but we've already taken the time to put the water, vinegar, and rubbing alcohol for our recipes in the bottles so that you didn't have to sit here and watch us pour those out. What's nice about these labels, and you probably can't, it's probably backwards to you, but I have the ingredients listed here in the amounts that you need, and then instructions for use and making, which is great because then as you run out of your products, you just make more right in the bottle and you have the recipe right here. The link for these bottles is also in the event. And what's nice about them is that they came with this plain cap as well as the spray. So you're able to make them and store them like this and then add your spray top as you're cleaning, which is really great for storage. These break pretty easily if they tip over or anything. So it's nice to be able to store like this, and you can stir them up like this really nicely. So again, the link for that is in the event and I will be posting it later. So let's just start with the all-purpose spray. Again, we've already put the water and white vinegar in here for you. And what's nice about this is all-purpose spray is only 3 ingredients. It's water, white vinegar, and 10 drops of your favorite essential oil. Today, I will be using the Abode essential oil because it's my favorite. What's nice about this is you can truly customize the scent for what you want. However, the reason I'm using Abode is because it has a lot of oils in it with very good cleaning properties, and the oil itself can disinfect and clean things, which is awesome. But we are using it to mostly scent, and it'll be diluted here in this stuff. So you can also use other one. This was just like a freebie that doTERRA gave. This is lemon eucalyptus, but you could just use lemon. Lemon also has a lot of great cleaning properties in it, but this would be a really good one if you were making these during the summer. The Abode has a really refreshing scent to it. And then another popular one that people would like to make some of the stuff with is On Guard. And this one I always tell people smells like Christmas. So this would be a really great one for this time of year as well. But completely up to you and your tastes. So again, we already put the water and the white vinegar in here. So now I need to add the 10 drops of essential oil. And again, I am using doTERRA's new Abode blend. And my entire house smells like Abode because I have it in 4 diffusers currently. But you just count. And if you get a little extra in there, it's fine. That's what's nice about oils.
Yeah, the nice thing about oils is it's not exact science. No. If you get 2 extra, 1 less, it's still going to work. Yep. You still have the oils and everything you need.
And quite honestly, I typically like a stronger scent. I would probably add more than that on a regular basis. But here I have my all-purpose cleaner ready to be used. I have found that with like my natural cleaning solutions, using like a microfiber cloth works a little bit better, but you can use paper towel, however you prefer to clean your home. And then we are actually making this as a gift set today. So we got this cute little caddy as well that we're going to put all of these supplies in so that we can give it as a gift to one of our friends. So this would make a really, really cute gift for people, whether you need some last minute Christmas ideas, you can DIY a really thoughtful gift. a housewarming gift. This would be a phenomenal housewarming gift for people. So just to keep that in mind. So next we are going to do the disinfecting spray. This is not a ton different than the all-purpose cleaner, except for this has rubbing alcohol in it. So again, water, white vinegar, rubbing alcohol, and then 15 drops of your essential oil of choice. And I, again, am going with Abode today because I am obsessed. But a lot of people would probably choose something like lemon in these, or peppermint even. Peppermint is in our glass cleaner because it does have that kind of like a streak-free property to it. So you'll find it in a lot of glass cleaners. That's why a lot of the glass cleaners that claim to be all natural at like Target and stuff are peppermint scented because they're trying to mimic us here. Just kidding, kind of.
Another great oil to put in like a disinfectant is tea tree, because tea tree has kind of all anti properties, antifungal, antiseptic, antibacterial. So tea tree is another really good one. Some people love tea tree, love the smell of it. So that's an option as well.
I personally love the smell of it. It reminds me of like when my husband and I went to a spa in Mexico. That's just the scent that it reminds me of. So, so again, here is our disinfecting spray. And then the instructions are on you guys as well. It says wipe clean with a soft cleaning cloth and do not use on stone. The reason you don't want to use it on stone is some essential oils are abrasive, and stone countertops and stone surfaces can't be used with abrasive items. There is a recipe for a stone cleaner in the labels that you guys can download and purchase. We are not going to make it today because, again, it just doesn't have the essential oil in it. So really self-explanatory via the label, though. And not everybody has stone things that they need to clean. So, okay, fabric refresher. Who doesn't need a fabric refresher? Especially me. We now have 2 dogs and 2 children, so I will be using this quite often. So this one has water, rubbing alcohol, lemon, and lavender essential oils in it. Again, we've already done the water and the rubbing alcohol for you. So all I need to do is add 5 drops of each lavender and lemon. What's nice about this is if you're out of, let's say, lemon, you could sub in a different oil. So I actually just ran out of my lemon essential oil. I have it on order. So I'm going to sub in that lemon eucalyptus today with some lavender, and it'll still be a really beautiful scent. 4, 5. And like I said, you can customize your scent however you want to. Maybe you wanted wild orange in there instead of the lemon. Citrus, they all have very similar uplifting properties to them. So they're a good one for this kind of spray.
Eucalyptus itself is another really good one when it comes to like fabric. It's just a really good respiratory support. So as you're spraying it, you can actually get some benefits from the oils that you use.
Yes. And Stephanie does have other recipes for different like combinations of oils you can use depending on, what kind of benefits you're seeking at that time. And she's going to post them at a later date in the Buzz, the group that you guys are all part of. So, and if you're not part of the Buzz because you're watching this later, you can join the Buzz on Facebook. Let's see. Okay, so we had our fabric freshener. Now we're going to do that glass cleaner that I was talking about. So glass cleaner has in it water, white vinegar, rubbing alcohol, and just 3 drops of the peppermint essential oil. Again, if you do a little bit more, it's not going to ruin your day or your cleaning supplies. Hey, Fran, are you there? I suppose if you're on mute, you don't have to answer me, but I just want to make sure you can see us. Well, welcome, Fran. Okay, so I did just add our peppermint to our glass cleaner. Again, peppermint not only has an uplifting, energizing scent, but it does have good cleaning properties for glass where it's not going to leave your the streaks on the glass like some other cleaning solutions can. Now we have our mopping spray. I really like to do this instead of like filling up a whole bucket of mopping solution or your sink and then getting a wet mop out. And Swiffer, that has the toxic chemicals that we're all trying to avoid right now. And at the end of this, little make and take session, Stephanie is going to go over some of the reasons why you want to sub out your toxic chemicals that you buy from the store and sub in essential oils and natural cleaning solutions. But the mopping spray, what you do is you make this in this bottle and you spray your floor. And then apologies, this is probably pretty gross because I just mopped the other day. This I got on Amazon. I can include the link for this as well. But then you just go over where you just spray and mop it up. So it's really easy, and then you're not getting like all wet and all that good stuff. And then what's nice about that is that mopping head can be popped into your washing machine. So really environmentally friendly, where again, as Swiffer, you're always throwing something away and there's toxic chemical in the cleaning solution that your Swiffer has. And then traditional mopping is just kind of inconvenient. So this is a really, really good other option for this. So in our mopping spray, we have water, 2 drops of cast iron soap, and then 5 drops essential oil of your choice. So we have this cast iron soap. I'm sure you've all seen this in the natural products aisles at any store you've ever been to. But you just, I think it said 5 drops, right? 2 drops.
And the thing with cast iron soap, if you're going to purchase that, make sure that you get the unscented. Because again, a lot of them are scented and you want unscented so that you can add the essential oils. And also the scent that they put in these products traditionally are synthetic. So they're a toxin in themselves.
Right.
And the other great thing about this mopping spray, using natural when you're wiping up the floors, if you have pets or if you have kids that crawl around and walk around on the floors, the like the Swiffer and all of those, they have chemicals that actually stay on the floor, and then the pads of your pet's feet get all of that soaks into their system, kids as they're crawling around. So this is another great way to keep the kids and the animals healthy as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to mention, my dogs eat stuff off the floor all the time, and I definitely don't want them eating icky chemicals. So again, this was just water, a little tiny bit of cast iron soap, and I again added my abode to this because I want my entire life to smell like abode. But you can use any combination of oils. I just recommend looking up the different properties of the oils to see which ones would maybe work best for the benefit you're trying to achieve. So again, doTERRA has abode and On Guard as their cleaning blends that a lot of people like to use because not only do they smell great, but they have those cleaning properties built right into those blends. Okay, the daily shower spray, what I like about this is that it keeps the soap scum and the mildew away. So this is something that you will spray on your shower when you're done with it every single day. And you don't have to rinse it off, okay? So it just keeps the scum and the mildew away, and it is just rubbing alcohol, water, and then 10 drops of the peppermint oil. Again, peppermint has a lot of those cleaning properties that we all seek. What's nice about all of this too is you're probably thinking, holy crap, I have to buy all these bottles and all these oils and blah, blah, blah. Up front, the cost might seem a little higher. However, over time, it is significantly less than buying a brand new bottle of glass cleaner or anything over and over again. Because would you say 4 cents a drop is about?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peppermint is pretty inexpensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty inexpensive, 4 cents a drop. So as you run out of this, you just have to add your water and your rubbing alcohol back in here, and then 40 cents worth of this. So every time you need more glass cleaner, you're only paying about 50 cents if you figure in the cost of the rubbing alcohol that you're putting in here as well. And you can buy off-brand rubbing alcohol. Just make sure it doesn't have, make sure it's just pure rubbing alcohol. You could also use vodka instead of rubbing alcohol, like plain vodka. I happen to have rubbing alcohol. So what's nice is that you can totally customize these recipes for your need. So,
and then I just wanted to add in, if you don't like vinegar, I am not a vinegar smell person. doTERRA does have the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. And so this is the On Guard product, and it's got all of the other really good cleansers in it. We can make all kinds of things with this. You can make an all-purpose cleaner, just 2 tablespoons of this and water in a spray bottle, and you can clean your dishes and bathrooms and everything. So for those that don't like vinegar, like myself, this is a really great option to use instead of the vinegar. So,
Good to know. Okay. Stephanie's on baby duty. Okay. Here's that money. Oh, you smiling, you're flirting. Okay. All right. So now we have some scrubs that we're going to make for you guys. We have the soft cleaning paste. So this is basically if you need an extra little oomph, or maybe like your stove has some like crusted on stuff on it, you can use this. Just make sure you're not using an abrasive, like you're not going to want to use steel wool on your glass cleaning top. Hopefully that goes without saying, but I just want to throw that out there. Again, these have like your general household items. So we have baking soda, washing soda. Again, I put a link because I had never used washing soda before I made my own cleaning products, but I put a link to some Arm & Hammer stuff in, what am I saying? The Buzz and the event. Wow. And then Stephanie is kind enough to bring over some baking soda. So typical things that you have in your house, right? So, for this, I might suggest, and I just didn't think about this, maybe some taller jars if you want to put the labels directly on them, or maybe you could just make your own labels. Otherwise, I would have just done a taller. So let's see. 1 cup of the baking soda. No, cup. Whoop. Do a little that. What is nice about these ones is they have the wide mouth on the jar. A funnel would have helped if we would have had not so wide of mouth on our jar. So, and then 1/2 cup of not citric, the washing soda. I do need citric acid though. All of this stuff you can also get right at your grocery store. You don't need to order them online. I just one of those people who I don't like to leave my house very often. I'm a homebody.
citric acid is actually found in like the canning section. If anybody needs to know that, if you do go into the grocery store, I actually found this at the hardware store too, just wherever you can find the canning jars. Citric acid is usually part of it.
Awesome. A teaspoon of citric acid in this recipe. Just gonna stir it with my teaspoon to mix it up a little bit. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but all of this stuff is, well, basically almost all of it is also edible or not toxic if you were to ingest it, which is awesome. For me, I have a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. Knowing that if they get their hands on some of this stuff, I'm not going to be calling poison control right away because I've used all natural ingredients. I mean, sure, I don't want them ingesting a bunch of cast iron soap, and some of the oils shouldn't be ingested.
Tablespoon of salt.
But that way I know that they're safe. This is a tablespoon of coarse kosher salt. And then cast iron soap and white vinegar. Oh, that would have made more sense to make it in a bowl. So this one we hadn't made ahead of time. And I probably should have made it in a bowl so it's easier to stir and then combine them in the jar. But it's still super easy here. Let's see. I think I just need some essential oil in there in my vinegar mix here. Let's see. Soap and essential oils. Carefully add vinegar. So I'm going to put this in a bowl just to show you guys me mixing it really quick. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to really get the full effect. So you mix all the dry ingredients in a bowl. And then you add the soap and the essential oil to it. And then you're going to add slowly some vinegar, because vinegar, as you may or may not know, will react with the baking soda a little bit. It'll bubble. So you're going to want to add it slowly. And then you put it in a sealed container to store it, and then you can use it as you need. So 4 tablespoons of castile soap. Some essential oils. I'm going to do 10 drops of abode. Again, this is where you can customize it to make it what you want. I'm going to stir this now before I add my vinegar into it. Get a different stir thing.
And for the soft cleaning paste, lemon would be a really good option because lemon itself has some great cleansing properties.
Yep.
And a fun fact about lemon, if you don't know much about lemon oil will take sticky stuff off. So like if you have a sticker on a glass or something, instead of the Goo Gone, take out your lemon oil and just put a couple drops on. You might need to rub it a little bit and just wipe it off. And you might need to do it a couple times if it's something that's been stuck on there for a while. But amazing. For sticky stuff, lemon oil is great.
Yep. Or like, I don't know about you guys, but if my husband is working on the truck or something like that, and his hands come in with like oil on them, using again lemon instead of like that orange scrub stuff, I just like, that makes me think of my dad so often. Like orange, like coarse orange cleaner. Lemon is non-toxic, so that's great. Okay, then we need 1/2 cup of the white vinegar, and again, we're going to slowly add that. Stephanie, I thought we were done with our vinegar, and we weren't, so no problem though. So another thing that's nice about making this in a bowl is if your jar is not quite big enough for the recipe, you have plenty of room to stir it this way. Okay, we're going to add a little bit. You can probably hear it bubbling. Yeah, if you want to kind of see this. You can hear it. And then you're going to just slowly mix the vinegar in until you have a nice paste. So we'll finish the rest of that one up for you guys later. I just wanted to show you the recipe. And then Stephanie and I have these really cute flatter jars that we're using. And as long as you have an airtight lid, you can store this scrub in the cute little mason jar, and then again, remake it as you need it. So then finally we have the nightly sink scrub. I'm going to get another bowl for this just because it's easier. Let's see. Let's do a ramekin because I don't use the ramekin. I'm using the ramekin. Okay, so 2 cups of baking soda and 20 drops of essential oil of choice. I think you all know what I'm going to choose. And then castile soap, you just want on hand, and I'll tell you why after that. And again, this one you're just going to store in an airtight container. One. 2. Another one that would work instead of castile soap for this specific recipe is to just use your dish soap. Because again, this is your nightly sink scrub that you use after washing dishes up. I have the doTERRA Abode dish soap here. Not only is the bottle beautiful, but the dish soap smells really good. And when you're done making this paste, it's just the baking soda and 20 drops of essential oil. To use it, you just squirt some soap on your sink, sprinkle it with a nightly sink scrub, and then scrub it with like a brush. And then that really takes like the water stains off of your sink while disinfecting it because of the oil choice that you choose, but completely non-toxic. And then you can just rinse it down your drain, which is really awesome. So
And the Abode dish soap also works really well for cutting grease. When they came out with that product, my biggest concern was, okay, is it going to cut grease like, traditional Dawn? Sorry, I'm a Dawn user. Up until they brought out this Abode dish soap. It's amazing. Works so good for grease.
Yep. So just mix that oil in. It's going to clump up a little bit. So you're going to want to mix it really well. And honestly, this is something where I wouldn't be afraid to add a couple more drops of oil each night that you're going to use it, and just stir it before you sprinkle. I like a little bit more of a scent. And especially if you're one of those people who was used to using heavily scented things before switching to a natural solution, whether it was your laundry soap, your dish soap, like your skincare or any lotions and stuff like that. Oils do have a really good scent, but at first, if scent is something that you're missing, you can add a little bit more, knowing that you're not gonna overdose or anything like that. So that's really nice. So again, I just mixed my essential oil with my baking soda in here, and we're going to add it to one of those cute little jars. And then at night, I will squirt some dish soap or cast iron soap, whichever you prefer. I just figure since my dish soap's already sitting there, squirt some dish soap on my sink, sprinkle with this new scrub, and scrub it and rinse it down the drain. And then it takes care of just like the water stains and stuff on your sink. So that is that. Now we have a really nice kit that we can give to our friend. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna make one for myself as well, because it's so beautiful. But Stephanie is going to kind of go over now the ways to get oils, the different properties of them, and cool ways to use them. So yeah, if you have any questions at the end, go ahead and pop them in the chat. Otherwise, we are recording this for you as well.
Okay, so now that we made all these fun things, all these amazing natural things, just a little bit about essential oils. There are 3 things that everybody should know about essential oils. The first thing is that they are 100% safe and pure, and I'm only talking about doTERRA essential oils. There's a lot of essential oils on the market, but when you are talking about a medicinal, therapeutic grade, you want to use doTERRA essential oils. They are safe for adults, they're safe for kids, they're safe for pets, and they can be really potent, and they have really good constituents and properties to them for cleaning as well as therapeutic benefits as well. The second thing about essential oils is they are effective. So when we talk about effective, we talk about, especially in the cleaning arena, they can really clean, disinfect, kill the germs, and especially if you're wiping surfaces, it can just wipe away all of the badness, germs, all that stuff. So they are very, very effective that way. And they actually smell good too. And then the third thing is that they are affordable. And I know Alyssa talked a little bit about, peppermint oil. We had 40 cents of oils or something in there. It is so affordable to use these, and especially if you're using just, common household cleaning products, like water, vinegar, and alcohol. So simple. And so they're very, very affordable as well. You're not going to have to spend a ton of money to make your own cleansing. And then just quickly, there's 3 ways that you can use them. And the first way is aromatically. And I'm going to just kind of talk about using them, because when you're cleaning with them, you are actually getting benefits from kind of the three ways of using them. So aromatically, so you can, as you're spraying, you get the benefit of the smell. So if you're using peppermint in a lot of these products, peppermint is very uplifting. It's very energizing. So as you're smelling and cleaning, you actually get the properties of that oil, and you're getting like benefit from it. Wild orange, if you're using wild orange and lemon. So citrus oils are mood modulators. So as you're using them, you can actually get an uplifting sense from that as well. Topically is another way that you can use essential oils. And when it comes to topical use of anything, I mean, think about just, over-the-counter cleansers. Your hands are in them, you're wiping surfaces, so you're touching it. So all of that gets absorbed into your skin. 60% of what we put on our skin actually gets absorbed into our blood system. So think about if you're continuously putting toxic stuff on your skin, you are getting that absorbed into the blood system. And kids are actually, they absorb even more than we do. So think about what you're cleaning with. And if you don't wear gloves, most people don't, I don't wear gloves when I clean, you are getting all of that stuff soaked into your system. So using these oils, that's kind of a topical way, is as you're cleaning, you're getting the topical benefit from it. And then the third way is internal use, which, like Alyssa mentioned while she was making these products, everything that we make in these natural products can actually be ingested and it's not going to hurt you. But doTERRA essential oils are actually safe to ingest. So don't worry if you do get them in your system internally. The bottle that has a supplemental facts on it means that that oil can be taken internally as well. So there's 3 ways that you can use oils. So that is just kind of wrapping it up as far as essential oils, how they work. But kind of the biggest thing when we talk about, making your own cleaning stuff is the natural is so much better than all of that toxic stuff, because toxins enter our blood system in many ways, in many products, and they actually can be very disruptive to our hormones. They can be very disruptive to our endocrine system, and especially children who are very vulnerable because everything gets soaked in so much more into their system. There's actually some studies and information that health issues linked to toxic chemicals in the body are like allergies, skin allergies, and just like other allergies, cancer, infertility, birth defects, reproductive problems, and learning disabilities. So keep that in mind when you are using cleaning supplies. And fragrance, I'm going to just mention fragrance. The word fragrance is very toxic. If you see fragrance or perfume in an ingredient list, I would skip that and make your own and use essential oils because they smell so yummy and are so good. So that's kind of wrapping that up. Anything else, Alyssa, that I'm missing?
Just how people can get the oils.
We need to get them. Gosh, yes, gosh, the most important, the best part. How can I get this stuff? Okay, there's 3 ways that you can purchase essential oils. The first way is retail, and retail is kind of basically at like a chiropractor's office, at a spa, and is just the most expensive way to buy, actually. The other way that you can get essential oils is wholesale. And so if you think of like a Sam's Club membership or like a Costco membership, so you have a membership fee and then you get retail or a discount on the retail price. And then so we call it wholesale. It's 25% off retail. So you pay for your membership fee of $35, and then you get anything that you want 25% off for the remaining of that year. There's a renewal fee if you order after a year, which is discounted as well, and then they give you a free oil. And then the third way of getting essential oils is actually with kits. And there are specific kits that doTERRA has put together. And we have actually put together a nice link with the oils that we use today in these cleaning products. And that is something that you can get as well. And most of the kits, they're called enrollment kits, will actually include that $35 membership fee. So we do have some links for some of the kits, and we do have links in this event as well if you are new to doTERRA and you want to get started. So the other part of your membership includes all kinds of support. There is support with how to use them. We actually sit down with you, go through what you've got and help you make things and help you get them in a routine. And then we also are your continuing education support. So when we talk about continuing education, we have 8 classes, and we do continuing education 1 day a week, every Tuesday evening. And those 8 classes are different topics. So one of them is toxic-free living. A lot of what we did today is one of the classes. One is skincare. Another one is like aging and like using oils for elderly and young kids. And there's also a pet class coming up. And let's see, supplements. There's a couple other ones I can't think of offhand. But with your membership, you get our support. The worst thing that we can have you do is to get bundle of essential oils and not use them, and they get stuck in a cabinet somewhere. But the bottles are so pretty. You want them sitting around your house. I mean, these bottles are beautiful. So those are the 3 ways that you can get oils. And again, all the links are in this event. And I think I've covered it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. We will also be, since I said we were recording this, I will be posting this on the Hive's blog, and the links to everything that you've seen today will be available, including doTERRA has a really nice starter kit of just the peppermint, lemon, and lavender, which are very common in cleaning supply, DIY cleaning supply. So you can just add that kit to your cart. And if you have any questions, we are happy to help you get those ordered. So I'm going to stop the recording now. Thank you so much for attending today, and I will post this recording later today. Thank you.